Good morning then. So it is now April the 9th in 2016. Things have been really up and down with university. I'll take those off so that you can see my eyes better. Very much up and down with university. Just now I'm off on my way to have a meeting at a local school, which is a UTC, which means University Technical College. Very formal schools, very strict, I suppose you'd say, high standards. I'm kind of hoping that my son will go there for his sixth form because they seem to have such brilliant standards. Looks like I missed a bit of hair there to get in my quiff. Hey, so what's been happening on the uni front is basically, like, I've had little support from them regarding when my dad died. Sorry about that noise. So that was really disappointing, very much so, and I have got extenuating circumstances for my final biochemistry exam. Biochemistry is by far my hardest subject, I think. I don't know why it's so hard. I think it probably isn't. Maybe it's I've not resonated with the teaching. I don't know, but I need to do a lot of research and revision about that. But I have got I think it's about 3 weeks of revision, self-study time to do, so that's quite good. I'm looking forward to that. So we've got this week, next week, and then we're off for Easter for 2 weeks, which would be lovely. And I'm actually going away to Mallorca with my mum for 3 nights. And he said 10 then. That was wishful thinking, wasn't it? So yeah, we're going there for 3 nights just to get away from it all, just to sort of be together and chill out and not do much else. She needs a break too. So yeah. As regards to education stuff, I'm really excited that I'm off tomorrow to go to the King's College London, which is obviously the centre of excellence for, you know, biology, medical stuff, and they are doing, the Outpro Foundation are doing a talk there regarding plant-based eating and heart health. So I am really interested in listening to that, especially as my other half, who is a new other half, which is exciting news, probably not for this channel, but I have another half now. I am off the single market after getting off 3 years, and I have a little bit of a cold, which is the first time probably in about 3 years as well. So yeah, my other half has just been diagnosed with a few issues with his heart, which we've just done cardiac at uni, and so I know a bit about it. He's got an enlarged muscle in his left ventricle, and that, as you know probably by now if you're following on the same course that I am, is not great news, because the pressure going into the heart and coming out of the heart isn't as effective as it should be, because around where the muscle is, the muscle itself has built up and is taking up some space, rather than the blood taking up the space. So that means that the output, I think it needs to be around 70%. I might have got that slightly wrong, so I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but his is between 40 and 45, which is on the low side of normal, but then normal is a grade above that, so I don't know. But looking at the report from the echocardiogram, that's what it's saying. So I'm quite interested to try and see if I can challenge that. It's probably likely to need to go on blood pressure medication because he does have hypertension permanently. His pulse is racing at around about 100, where it should be between 70-75, something like that, and he's quite an active guy, so probably should even be a bit lower than that. That's that bit, and the other bit is the blood pressure, which should be around 120/80, and his is floating around the 150/100 mark. So he's been left like that for quite some time now by the wonderful doctors, so he needs some medication probably to bring that down, and then I'm going to do my best to try and start helping him with his nutrition. He's not the best patient for that because he likes what he likes, so got my work cut out there. But going to the Outpro Foundation tomorrow, it's going to be really exciting, and hopefully get to find out from the horse's mouth, and I'm likely to try and record it on my phone as well, which I probably can't share because of copyright reasons, I'll get a couple of snippets as well for you, so make sure you come back and see that. So that's going to be interesting. I am really enjoying the course, and I'm enjoying it a lot more now because I'm able to see the nutrition side of things coming into how the chemistry and biological stuff and biochemistry is all working together, which is really, really exciting. For instance, we've been talking about saturated fats and how if they don't have a carbon-carbon double bond, which makes them a bent shape in the actual chemistry makeup of it, the carbon-carbon double bond will make it an unsaturated fat because they can't stack so closely together, which is amazing. So I'll say that again. So if they don't have a carbon-carbon double bond, they're not bent, so they can lay flat on top of one another. Imagine, like, you know, bed sheets, something like that, stacking up. So therefore they are saturated because there's more of them in a smaller space. So if you was to eat